Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, the Versace Stoner. We're here at the VSW Podcast. Bunch of wrestling happened this weekend. A top rope show today. Bunch of stuff going on, but that's not what we're really going to talk about tonight. Tonight is going to be a little bit different, something different than our normal broadcast. Today we're talking about the Big D, Disney. Some might have had it in their childhood memories. Some might have just, came upon it through Pixar. Others, different times in their life. But everybody knows, to some extent, Disney. Everybody knows Mickey Mouse. He's one of the most iconic characters probably in history as a cartoon character. I mean, probably outdraws Bugs Bunny even. But something that my wife really loves and is really passionate about is Disney. It's been part of her life forever. Now, me, myself, I've been a Disney fan as growing up as a kid. I remember watching the movies, watching Dumbo. Let me think. Pinocchio was one of my favorites. I always thought it was funny how, the whole Pleasure Island thing. I really do like the older Disney movies. I just like how they were written. Some of the newer stuff, Pixar, I remember watching Toy Story as well in theaters. And, and then I grew up. But the older movies definitely that I got to see and having them on VHS will always be some fond memories. And going to Disney World will always be some fond memories I have. Going through, seeing the Magic Kingdom, getting to meet, the characters and getting the little book signed and the rides and just all the nostalgia that was once there in Florida. I've never been to the one in California, which I do plan on going to, but I have been to the one in Florida a few times. Now, like I said, my wife is really passionate Disney fan. She's been multiple times. And she we're planning a trip. We're gonna go on another honeymoon this year and we're going back to Disney. We went right before we had our son. And that was pre-pandemic, and things were a whole lot different back then. Just the way how Disney is. You had the dining plan, which we don't anymore. Very sad day. I'm hoping it comes back. That was a big plus. Being able to eat wherever you want on just a point system and not really having to worry about the cost, it was definitely a plus. Also, the fast pass system and getting onto rides and just all the new places that have opened, the Star Wars land, the Toy Story land, Galaxy's Edge, all this stuff wasn't there when we were there. It was just starting to be built. They also have a new gondola system. So we haven't been there since then, and we are going back later this year. Looking forward to it. I'm kind of wondering what, if any of you guys have been out there. Have you been out to Disney World recently? Within the last, I would say, like 2-3 years. What's it like? What's it like? Post pandemic? Is it really like some people say the lines are really long? It's unbearable. You're not getting into any rides, anything you want. Maybe one a day. Other people are saying it's fine, it's good. I'm hearing different kind of stories from different people. So kind of like people to chime in if they can, if they have any experience with it. That would be great. We really don't know what we're in store for. I mean, we're booking our plans, we're booking our restaurants as we would normally. Um, there's the Genie service. Like I said, they got rid of the Magical Express. There's other ways of getting in. So not really sure what or how we will end up, figuring out the whole thing and what our master plan will be. But like I said, it is something that she's very passionate about. She loves Disney. Like I like pro wrestling. I love pro wrestling. We all know this. You've seen my podcast here. She loves Disney. She's very passionate about it. And, she's really excited about this trip. She's going to do some things she's never got to do before. Go to some of the places she's never got to go before. Wilderness Lodge. I think we're going to Coronado. And then good old Pop Century for a while. It's always a fun little place. It's not really expensive, but it's right in the middle of everything. And you have all the, amenities close by, and you can do all the cool stuff that you can at the more expensive bigger hotels, but at a fraction of the cost. But also, like I said, we're going all the way to, like I said, Wilderness Lodge, I believe, or not Wilderness Lodge. I don't even know. I think it's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Yo, what is up, ECW fan? Is Top Rope still going on? Is Nico still champion? I please pray. I hope not. Um, but yeah. So back to the whole Disney thing, and what we're gonna be doing. I think it is the Animal Kingdom. She keeps mentioning it because that must have been nice then. That's good change then. Um, you know, especially with him just being at the last show. Like Nico week to week, that's just too much Nico. Sorry. If you're a fan of Nico, cool. But I mean, even if you're I don't know. Even my greatest wrestler, I don't think I could see like week to week to week to week. I think I would be burnt out. That is good. A show without Nico is a good show. And I'll tell you where else Nico won't be. He won't be on my honeymoon with me and my wife when we go to Disney World. And that's what we're talking about tonight, the Disney World trip. And, like I said, we're going, I think she said Animal Kingdom Lodge, now that I think of it, not Wilderness, because someplace where she can eat with the animals live and see all this, like right up close. She talks about giraffes. She loves these animals and stuff. So I think it is Animal Kingdom Lodge. I'm not sure. But it's one of like the top notch lodges. I know we're there for a couple days. Then we're going to Coronado. And then we're going over to there. Thank you, Soldiers of Christ. I appreciate you. You are an amazing person yourself. Thank you. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. And like I said, delving into things and kind of just doing a little research outside of what I normally do, and that is into the Disney World. So today I was kind of you want to just kind of get a little bit just kind of weirded out. I was kind of weirded out today, just doing some Disney research in places again. I noticed some things that really I didn't really remember right, like Snow White, and how it's not mirror, mirror on the wall. It's actually magic mirror on the wall. I've been saying it wrong my whole life. The other one I've been saying wrong my whole life is hi ho, it's off to work we go. It actually is not. It's hi ho, it's home from work we go. Another thing I've been saying wrong all my life. Yeah, Google it. It's crazy. Mandela effect in full effect there. Maybe everything after CERN does on the 5th of July, maybe it'll set us back and I'll get my Bernstein Bears books back with the EIN. But yeah, some weird stuff I saw on Disney when I was just Googling videos and stuff. I found some like just weird facts, things I didn't know about. Disney does have kind of like a weird dark history. They have some really strict rules, like nobody dies in Disney. And there was like reports of people like, passing away there and them like bringing them and resuscitating and bringing them off property to actually like pass away and calling the ambulances like much later on than should have been called. All sorts of weird things taking place throughout the history of Disney. I'm sure it's not improbable as they're a multi-billion-dollar company, probably one of the most powerful in the world if you think about it. They outdraw Nickelodeon. They outdraw, anything that puts out any kind of children's material. Even the grandest of all YouTube's Coco Melon, I believe Disney outdraws them. So, I'm sure they have a dark history, just like, wrestling does. We look at all this dark side of the ring. Imagine if they did a dark side of Disney. It'd be insane. The things, the stories, the like everything that has happened over the years. Yeah, it would be. But I'm not going to ruin people's childhoods and talk about all of that. It is a great place, and I do look forward to going to it. I really, really do. The only thing I don't look forward to is, like I said, is the dining plan being gone. I don't really know how to rework this. There's a lot of restaurants I want to go to. We went to a lot of great restaurants last time. Went to the California Grill. Great restaurant. Very pricey, though. On the point system, wasn't that bad. I think it was like 2 points. That's nothing compared, and we paid tip. Now it's like, four $400 or $500 meal potentially, with drinks and everything else included. And that's just one meal out of the whole 2 weeks we're going to be there, and it's going to just be a little bit of juggling. So there's going to be a lot of quick service in between to kind of kill the hunger of getting to the nicer meals. I feel where last time we just, last time honestly, we didn't even use all of our points. We had points, so many points left over that we were able to actually cash them into snack points, take snacks from our hotel, buy them at the store, and bring them home. And we did. We bought like a shitload of those Mickey Mouse Rice Krispie treats. I bought some Star Wars stuff. I bought all sorts of Disney candy and treats. But now without all that, you really can't do that. So even that's going to be all out of pocket. It's going to cost a lot of money in Disney. I'm not looking forward to that part. I am looking forward to going back on the ride, seeing all the things that I missed. Last time we went, it went by very fast. We spent a lot of time at, I want to say we went to Magic Kingdom a few days, and that was great. And one time we went right at night. It was awesome. There was late hours. We just decided on the whim to go. But my wife at the time was also pregnant, so it was at a slower pace. Days at Epcot would kill us. The long walks around and around. It was not the funnest. And we also spent a lot of time going into. Oh, I hear you. And oh, that's okay. You can send whenever you want to. But yeah, there was a lot of lines, a lot of I said the days at Pirates of the Caribbean's awesome. And unfortunately last time, speaking of that, last time I was there, that ride was closed. The Star Wars land wasn't built, but the Star Wars rides were there. I did go on that. That was great. I don't know how I feel about Disney acquiring Star Wars. I do like it. I won't lie, I did like Star Wars pre-Disney. I think LucasArts did a great job running it. Um, Not sure. I mean, Disney has put out some great movies, even better their series. But as far as them taking over the Star Wars franchise, I'm not just a super fan of that. That's another story. For another day, and same thing with the goes for the Marvel, and all of that. But yeah, but yeah, when we went, a lot of our time was then spent at Hollywood Studios actually, and doing some of their shows, Fantasmic, the Star Wars, the marches, going to the rides. We had to plan those days accordingly as they were very popular at the time, and using a lot of our fast passes for those days. What we didn't get to was going to Animal Kingdom, and that was the one place that we didn't get to go to. The day that we were supposed to go, we actually got tornado warnings all day, so we ended up saying, if we go there and it's raining, they're gonna cancel half the rides. This trip right here, ECW, we're just going to Disney. It's just straight out 2 weeks Disney. It was supposed to happen right after my wedding. I got sick, so we postponed it, and now we just postponed and extended it. I do want to get back to Universal Studios. Believe it or not, I haven't been to Universal Studios since maybe early 1990s. It had to be because Nickelodeon Studios was there in Florida, in Orlando. I went there. I got slimed by the slime machine. The King Kong ride just opened up, and that was pretty terrifying as a kid, going on a gondola going through this like whole thing. It was a very long time ago, and I haven't been there since. And that was the last time I actually went to Disney before I went with my wife before my son was born, and that was almost 4 years ago. So it's been a while. I do plan on going to Universal, though. I heard they have awesome rides, great roller coasters, and great things. I am a ride person. I do like all of that. But we do plan on going to Animal Kingdom this time and checking out that, like I said, with the tornado warning. Yeah, that's what we did. soldier. We did like a whole kind of thing back then. Disney didn't own their own cruise line. It was subbed out to a company called the Big Red Boat, and they would run these Disney cruises out of Disney, and you would go to the Bahamas and back. Disney owns islands in the Bahamas, and we actually did that cruise, the Big Red Boat, and then we did some Disney time. Then we went to Orlando and Universal Studios and spent some time there and did that park. That was a great time. Like I said, that would be the last time I went to Disney before the last time. I went, me, my parents, and actually, who's now passed away, my grandmother at the time. We all went down there. We took the boat out on the cruise line and then went to all the parks and all of that. But yeah, back then it was different. Disney World was different. They actually had the Mr. Toad ride still in Disney World. That was probably like one of my favorite rides at the time. They don't have that anymore. It's been replaced. They still do have it in Disneyland, I'm told. The other ride that's getting replaced is Splash Mountain. As you know, Disney has a really difficult time with that whole Songs of the South movie and just the racism behind it, everything. And well, they're getting rid of it, and they're going to be putting in, I believe, a Tiana's from the Frog and the Princess themed ride, and that will be coming soon as well. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna try to go to Animal Kingdom this time. I do want to do the Everest ride. I heard that's great, and Avatar. I heard great things about that as well. Again, didn't get to do it last time because of the weather, and then we had bad weather here, which made us have to change our flight. So we ended up losing time, a whole day almost. This time will be a little bit different, as we're gonna have more relaxation time. I don't know why my wife is calling. She should be watching my YouTube, not calling me. But but yeah, that is what we plan on doing, because we do have that first week that's going to be, like I said, the 2 days in Animal Kingdom Lodge there, and then the rest of the week in Coronado Springs. It's going to be more relaxing, kind of slower pace. Check out the restaurant, check out Downtown Disney, less parks. Then when we get into Pop Century, we'll hit the parks hard and fast and kind of end it there. But like I said, I haven't been down there. I know there's been a lot of changes. I don't know if they're going to be for the good or for the bad. If you have been down there, please chime in. Let me know. Like I said, I would like to hear that. Besides that, we got a lot of things coming up. Chaotic Wrestling's coming back to Watertown, Massachusetts next week. So isn't Top Rope. Yes, they did. ECW did almost have a contract with Disney, and you got to remember, at one point Disney owned ICP, and they dropped them, but quickly too. But also got a Top Rope show Friday. Don't know where I will be and where I will be going. Could be anywhere. Could be either Chaotic or Top Rope. Haven't decided yet. Got friends going to both. Both have asked me to go, so it could be fun. Gotta look at the cards, see what's up, and we're gonna have a good week ahead. We got a bunch of things we're gonna be recapping too. Money in the Bank we're gonna talk over, and some other things. Had a little bit of a hiccup this week in with our Channing Thomas interview. That is on me. That will be happening soon, though. We're just working on dates and times, etc. Been a crazy week with everything that has been going on here. But I thank you, everybody, guys, for watching. This will be it for tonight. And, like I said, check out tomorrow night's VSW podcast. We'll be talking more independent wrestling. You might catch me also playing Sea of Thieves, Xbox, and other games on my Twitch and everywhere else. Also, coming tomorrow night, live will be another XUC match, Extreme Underground Club Wrestling. As you know, last week I got sent a whole bunch of matches, asked to commentate, please share, and that is what I'll be doing. So stay tuned for that as well. Have yourself a great night, everybody, and stay tuned. Versace Stoner out.